All right, it seems like we've been driving forever, but we're finally here. I think it took us about
1.5 minutes.
that was
Only because it's late.
maybe pushing 2 minutes, and I had to wait for somebody to cross a crosswalk.
Right behind us, these buildings, that's the outlets, which is right across the street from where we live. So.
And this is a trail that's on the other side of the outlets, which is quite convenient. It connects up to the Junction Breakwater Trail. Normally we would have our bikes out. It's not a bike riding day today because of the fact that I have to get them out of the shed. And they need tuned up, honestly.
And we need tuned up, honestly.
And we need tuned up. I mean, we could have, yes. But we figured let's just walk. I mean, it's in the mid-40s right now.
And it is 12 days till Christmas.
12 days till Christmas.
So, in a little while, I'll have
I gotta change the thing on the table.
I'll have a cute little craft project we'll do today in the festivities of 12 days till Christmas. Like I said, I mean, we can't do something like over the top and extravagant every day, but just one little thing every day that's festive and.
Yep. So that's gonna be attached to this video, right?
Yeah, it's just gonna be in the regular vlogs. You know, some people are doing Vlogmas. This is my rendition of Vlogmas.
This is the what if. This is the what ifness.
Yeah. So we're just basically it's what if there were 12 days of Christmas and every day we'll throw something Christmassy in it. I mean, you're still gonna get the regular stuff that we do, like walking trails and
yeah, you can't miss out on that stuff.
And sitting in the bed crocheting, but in the middle there'll be a little Christmas thing. So you're gonna have to watch the whole vlog to make sure you catch our Christmas thing. So yeah. So
we're walking the trail. The corn is down. This is usually we see a lot of deer in here, but I think it's open hunting season in certain areas. They have to control the herds because they don't normally hunt here, so everybody's got to, you know, yeah, they got to control the population. But normally you can the deer will walk right up to you on these trails, pretty much. But at this time of season, they're like, no. Yeah, you were friends and feeding me corn all summer long, and now you want to kill me. Not us. We'll still pet them.
I've never actually pet a deer on these trails.
Yeah, but we've been within about, what, 3 foot?
Yeah.
We've been within about 3 foot. They've literally walked right in front of us where if we reached our hand out, we could have touched them. That's how friendly they are.
I don't know if it's a friendly thing.
Well, I don't know if it's friendly or not. They're just,
I mean, you figure they see people on this trail every day.
You know, we're just another mammal. All right, well, let me flip the camera around. I'll give you some shots of what we're looking at.
This is the trail. We're going into the trail anyway. There's our shadows. We've already turned around, like we followed that trail up to the one road like leading into Rehoboth. So we already turned around and now we're headed back on this stretch of trail. But it's been a pretty decent walk, don't you think?
Yeah, it's exhausting, but gotta do it.
Yeah, we were just talking about how we just gotta do it regardless.
Fight through it.
You know, we want to put ourselves on that 5-year plan to travel. We need to get ourselves healthier and in better shape so that we can handle it. We ain't getting any younger, guys. So yeah, so like the other day we went and did the boardwalk. Today we're doing this trail. You know, when the weather's decent, it's easy. But around here when it's not, unless you want to walk around stores, it's not so easy, or go to a gym.
Yeah, when we say it's not easy, down here it's windy. So when the weather gets cold and you got a 40-mile-an-hour wind blowing at you,
It's really cold.
it's cold. Because it's flat. There's nothing here to stop the wind, and you're only a mile and a half as a crow flies to the ocean. It's pretty raw. So embrace the good days.
So I thought about, you know, maybe the next time we can't get out because of cold or rain, or we go up to the mall, which really isn't a mall anymore. There's like 2 stores in there, but just walk around it, because at least there won't be like a lot of people, and it's not like being in a store.
We could be mall walkers.
Yeah. So at least we would be getting out and walking instead of just sitting. Might be our only other answer for the winter anyway. But yeah.
That or just have a 60-degree winter with a couple of snowstorms in between. I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that too. Sounds like the first 2 winters we had here. So I mean, we usually get about a solid week's worth of like super cold weather,
Mid-January.
but usually it fluctuates back and forth between cold and
Not so cold.
not so cold. So yeah. I really hate when I get interrupted by telemarketers. So now we're gonna head back. I guess head back to the house and film this craft project. Okay, so today's 12 days till Christmas idea, craft, thing, whatever you want to call it. Because we're not going to do the same, like I'm not going to do a craft project every day. It's not going to be a challenge video. It's not going to be, we're going to kind of swap between a whole bunch of different things. But today, I'm going to do a craft video. And I saw on YouTube, this is not my own idea, this is something that I saw on YouTube, this idea for these Christmas gnomes that involve socks. Really super easy, really super quick, and pretty cheap to work up. Now, yesterday I went shopping, and you saw some of that in yesterday's vlog, and the idea was to be able to get everything you needed at the Dollar Tree. But I couldn't get everything I needed at the Dollar Tree because they didn't have it all. But what they did have, let's start with what they did have. So I got the white socks, and they come with like 3 pairs for $1. So that's, you know, 3 pairs, that's 6 gnomes. Fuzzy socks you need. They had a good selection of fuzzy socks, but the problem I ran into there was they were all like pale pink, pale blue, pale gray. Like there was no like Christmassy colors. There was no like variety. It all looked kind of like girlish to me, except for these black ones. So I did get these because they're black and they're kind of sparkly, as you can see, and I thought they were cool. So I got a couple of pairs of those. So I figure whatever I don't use to make gnomes will make good Christmas gifts, right? Like just the socks. Who doesn't like fuzzy socks? So then I had to get these rubber band hair elastics, and the tutorial I saw called for white and black. I think these are brown and white, but same difference, right? Close enough. So I got those at the Dollar Tree, and I also got my glue sticks at the Dollar Tree because I knew I needed more. I didn't have enough here. I think that's all I got at the Dollar Tree because that's all they had that I needed. The other thing that it called for were these styrofoam cones to put in for the hats. Now I watched actually a couple of tutorials. One called for the styrofoam cone, one did not. Well, it's a good thing that I watched one that did not because I couldn't find the styrofoam cones anywhere. Like Walmart didn't have them, Michael's didn't have them, the Dollar Tree didn't have them. So either everybody in Rehoboth is making Christmas gnomes or Christmas trees or whatever out of styrofoam cones because I couldn't find them anywhere. And then also we needed, what else do we need? Oh, we needed the white felt. Now the white felt I got from Walmart, just these sheets of white felt. They were like 20 cents each. I got a few just because I plan to make a bunch of these gnomes to hand out as Christmas gifts. So, you know, for like $1, I got plenty of that. And then I also needed different socks. So when I went to Walmart, they had a little more of a variety. And I found some Christmassy ones, which I thought were super cute, which I thought would work out well for this project. So I got some of those. And like I said, whatever I don't use, you know, stocking stuffers, in with basket crafts, whatever. So they'll come in handy. And they were at Walmart, the socks, these were 2 for $3. They were like $2.97, I think, or something for 2 pairs. So that's not too bad. And then I think that's all I got from the actual stores. And then, well, minus the rice. And then it calls for rice for the stuffing, which I got a big bag at Safeway last night, which is it is 5 pound. I got a 5 pound bag for like $2.50. Or wait, no, $3.50, sorry. So that's not bad. And then some yarn for the beard I already had. So some people, instead of getting the white felt and using yarn, you can go and get the fall fur stuff and use that instead. So let's get started. Now, what I've already prepped and done is I made a cardboard template. Instead of drawing on the felt, I made a cardboard template of the triangle for the beard, so that all I got to do is use this to cut it out of the felt. I don't have to draw on the felt itself and keep doing that. So I have that, and it's 4 inches by 4 inches by 4 inches. So that's what that is. And then I already cut one out. So we're gonna start with prepping the beard first, so that it's ready. Now, mind you, I have not made one of these gnomes yet. I have not physically made one. So I'm going by my memory of what I watched in the videos, and we're going to see how well I do. So, it says to basically take this yarn and kind of go back and forth on the felt for the beard. So I've got my handy dandy glue gun, which I think, guys, I paid $1 for this at the Dollar Tree. So we're going to see how well I can do this. Now we can speed some of this up, obviously, because I'm not going to talk the whole time through this because I'll get distracted. Yeah, the glue's hot, guys, so just be careful, especially when you're working with yarn. You don't want to burn your fingers. And I'm going to go with, it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, it's a beard. That, and the other thing I had to do that I don't know if you can see is you got to cut a little circle like here that fit under his nose. So I did that, and of course I've glued all of my fuzzy yarn to his beard. So that's done. We're gonna put that aside, and then next we're gonna start with his body. So you need the white sock for this and the rice. So in some videos they have you cutting the sock. I'm not going to, because I couldn't find the cone for the hat. I want to leave some of this sock up at the top to kind of give it some shape for its hat. So, and then I saw this on one of the videos. Another person was trying to dump the rice right into the sock. I was like, it's genius to use some kind of a container. So dump all that in, and then you want to smash it down. Now, I'm not going to smash it down on the table because you guys will shake like crazy. So we don't want to do that. So there's that. Now, I guess it all depends on how big you want your gnome, and I actually think that's probably a perfect size for what I want to do for mine. So I'm going to go with that, actually, guys. I think that's a pretty good size. So one of these little coffee containers full of rice seems to be perfect for one gnome. What am I hearing? So at this point we're going to take some rubber bands. I guess it doesn't really matter which color you use, but we're going to tie this off with a couple of these rubber bands. Okay, and then take some glue around that. Just, oh, well, guess what, guys? Hot glue melts plastic. Lesson learned. Yeah, you can roast me in the comments for that one if you'd like. So we're just going to put a couple of rubber bands on it. We're not going to hot glue it. And I actually think I saw one of the videos where they did hot glue it. Maybe they have one of those cooling hot glue guns. I don't, if I remember correctly, they have them where they're not, it's not so hot. So I'm going to do 3 for good measure, because all of this is going to be hidden anyway. You're not going to see it. Okay, so I'm going to leave this be for now. Like I said, in some videos they have you cutting it off and flatten it down, and then you put a cone on top, put the hat on top. But I don't have that, so I kind of want something. So I may actually like wrap this around and stuff just to kind of give the hat a little bit of a support to be on. But we're going to mess with that in a bit. So for now, we need to find his nose. So you're going to take and you're going to pinch, dig in, and pinch off some of his nose. However big I guess you want it to be. And then in this case, we're going to get a white rubber band because you don't want to be able to really see it. So, like that. I'm going to put another one on again for good measure. Let's put a third one on. Again, I want these to be able to hold up. So there we go. So now we have his nose. See? His nose. It's just a little nose, but again, like I said, I mean, as you play with these and you make them, and you know, they may end up being different, or I don't know. But this is the first one I've ever made, so we're going with it. And I'm going to go with, now we need like his bottom half, like his sock for his bottom half of his body. And this one I'm going to cut, and I'm going to use this black one for his top, and then I picked this one out for his hat. So we're going to cut this like right at the heel, like right here at its heel. Sharp scissors help. These are actually new scissors, so they're actually not too bad. So we're going to put the top part to the side. I don't know, maybe we can find something to use it for later, who knows. But we're going to take the heel part, and that's going to go on the back side of your gnome. So you're going to take this up, and you're going to pull this up to right under his nose. Okay? Like so. And then you're going to take your hot glue gun, and you're going to kind of glue that to him, because you don't want it to fall. I need another stick. I mean, they make better hot glue guns too, guys, but this one, like I said, when you're doing stuff on a budget, this was $1, and I've had it for a while actually. But I don't do a whole lot with hot gluing. I usually just stick with yarn and a crochet hook for most of my projects. But like I said, this came across my newsfeed on YouTube, and I was like, huh, those are really cute. I should try to make those. Plus I know a couple of people that like gnomes, So I was like, yeah, great idea for Christmas. So there we go. Hot glue that done. Now we're going to take his beard, which is right here, and we're going to take that circle part and we're going to tuck it right up under his nose. And I actually think I'm going to cut a little bit deeper of a circle out. Like that, a little bit deeper, so that it tucks right up under his nose, like that. And then we're going to hot glue that down, just like around the top of it. Just Scotch tape. So we were in the Dollar Tree yesterday and we were standing in an aisle and this nice lady comes up to us. Older lady's like, have you guys seen the Scotch tape? And we're like, no. I'm like, but I think it's down this aisle. And you know, we pointed her in the right direction, and then right after she walks away, this nice gentleman walks up and shows us that there's a huge bin of Scotch tape right behind us that not one of us saw. So it was kind of funny. So there we go. So there we go. There's his beard. So we've got his nose and his beard and his body. Now we're going to work on his hat. And here's where I'm not sure how I want to work this, because now I'm not going to cut this sock and the heel's going to go to the back, but I'm going to kind of just put it on him like this and see what we're looking at here. So this is what we're kind of looking at for him. But gnomes have like pointier hats. So see how it's going to go flat? I don't really want that to go flat like that. So that's why I said I think I'm going to take this sock, and I think I'm just going to take it, fold it in half, and wrap it around it, and get another one of these rubber bands, or a couple of them actually, and rubber band that down. Again, if you can find those little styrofoam cone things, you would just cut this and then hot glue the cone to the top. And we'll fold that over into like that, and then let's get another one. And I actually think I'm going to put one up here too. And we're going to see how that works. Again, we can play with this if we don't like it, but so that he's got that there to kind of keep the shape of his cone hat. So then we're going to take this and we're going to put it over, and we're going to tuck it down in the back, over his beard a little bit, over his nose, kind of work it out a little bit, maybe put like a little cuff on the hat, like that. Put a little hat band here. I kind of like him, guys. What do you think? I think he's cute. I think his nose could be a little bigger, but maybe for the next one we'll make a bigger nose. But then we're just gonna, again, we're gonna hot glue this down. So that Doesn't move anywhere. Glue his hat down around his nose and his beard. Like so. And then I think we got our little Gnome guy. He's kind of heavy too, so you'd make like a good paperweight or a, maybe even a doorstop even. And you know, again, you can work with, you know, how you want yours to look. But yeah, so there you go. That's our gnome. I actually think I might try to find something to put like around his waist, maybe like a ribbon or something to kind of give him a belt. Not sure. I don't have anything laying here, but maybe get some yarn or something and tie just something there. You know, I might even get like a couple of buttons or something to put here. But we'll, hey, you know, let me go search for a couple of things and I'll see if I can't doctor him up a little bit and I'll be back. Okay, so I finished him up a little bit. I just added just a little crochet like belt with a bow and a button to his hat. So yeah, I think he's cute for my first attempt at ever making a sock gnome.